Hey! I always psych myself into thinking that I'm gonna like start rapping out of nowhere, but I just know that would be absolutely embarrassing. So I'll just yap instead, you know, at least it rhymes with rap. Welcome back to the stream. I'm putting on some socks right now because it's kind of cold. Anyone else only get cold in like their hands and feet? Like honestly, I feel like I can tolerate cold pretty decently, but for some reason it's only my hands and feet that ever get cold. Anyway, today we're going to be playing some more Super Mariomon, of course. I'm not going to make the same mistake as last time, where I spent the first like 30 minutes just stalling, basically. I realized in hindsight I should have just started the stream like when I was ready to play the game. But you know, you live and learn. Even though I've been doing this for like 15 years, I learn something new every day, and I feel like that is an important aspect of life, is you're always learning. Discord is down! Oh my god! Leak or clickbait? Clickbait, I'm sorry. What I do mean though, is that we're gonna be playing not new game, but a different Pokemon game today. In Super Mariomon, of course. I mean, technically there's probably some leak out there, but not what we're gonna be discussing today. Welcome back, everybody, though. Appreciate y'all coming through. Part of me debated not streaming, but I knew that if I skipped out, I was gonna go back into the old habit of getting lazy with streaming, and I do really want to try to stream more often. But like I mentioned, I want to do shorter streams as well, so took a break yesterday, feeling pretty good. Got some water. So let's stay hydrated and get into some gaming. And everything is actually set up for once. Set up and working too. Got chat. I think all the messages and stuff should work fine. Oh, the one thing I forgot to set up though, I said I wanted to set up a little jar where anyone that comes into chat saying like, I used to watch you when I was 10 and now I have 7 kids. I want to have like a little tip jar. You know, like that Dr. Doofenshmirtz quote, like, if I had a penny for every time someone being nostalgic in my chat, I'd have 2 pennies. Which isn't a lot, but it's kind of weird that it happened twice. Anyway, we got our first nostalgia in the chat. Thank you, Toko1238. Appreciate it, man. Also, Nightbot still down on YouTube. Dude, I don't know what happened with Nightbot. Someone said Discord is also down apparently. Is it really? My Discord's working just fine right now. Or is it? I don't know. I don't really know how to fix the Nightbot though. Let me see. I can real quick. Let me do real quick. Real quick like. Or maybe I should look into it after the stream. Yeah, I'll do it real quick, and then if it doesn't work, then we'll just keep going with it. Honestly, I don't even remember how to put Nightbot into the chat. See if this works. It's logging in, apparently. Okay, this is kind of sus. I logged in, and now it's asking me to log in again. Or wait, is it because Nightbot already has some access? See the 2 services. It's kind of weird. Should I let Nightbot manage my assets on YouTube? I don't know if this is a good thing. Alright, I'm relogged in. Connect channel. It says it's online. I think it might be good. I don't know though. I think it might be good though. Give it a test. Give it a try. It says it's on. Yeah, I don't really know what else I could do. But I did relog it in, so we'll see. We'll see if he comes in a second. Anyway, it's time for some leaks, everybody. It's been 3,000 years, but here we are with a black screen. come on, man. Okay, there we go. I was about to say. Let's get into these leaks right here. Brand new Pokemon revealed today. Frick. Okay, never mind. For a second, I thought my controller wasn't gonna work. Here it is. For the first time ever, Shy Guy is being added to Pokemon. What's up, Trainer Dark? Thank you. Family's good, bro. The cats are definitely entering that phase. Well, I should say for today. They get their food in like 30 minutes, so they're gonna start... Oh my god, Nightbot is going crazy! Okay, well it seems like it's working again at least. That's good. What's up, Pokemania? How you doing? Ain't no way! Stellar King. Happy belated anniversary. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. 3 years of marriage, dude, and it honestly has kind of flown by. I feel like because we've done so much. Like, literally since we got married, we moved to Puerto Rico. We lived there for like a year and a half. We went to Japan for 3 months, and then now we've lived in Chicago for a year. So, like, there's been constantly stuff going on, different places, and a lot of delicious food. But anyway, we're gonna kick today's stream off with some new evolutions, as you probably saw in the thumbnail if you're watching on YouTube. Last time we got our 3rd badge, and that means the level cap went up. And I actually, before we got the badge, decided to check out some other evolutions. You can see Big Perp here, the evolution of Cheep Cheep. This one was pretty funny. It literally just became like from the white version of this to the black little plant. So it barely changed besides for the color. Koopa, or Koops, got wings, which is awesome. Thwomp, or Thwimp, evolved into Thwomp. We got Mega Mole now. This is probably my least favorite underwhelming evolution. I don't know, I just don't like the ones that just give it wings, which I'm a little worried about with Goomba here. Wait, actually no, we saw the evolution for Goomba already, so I don't think it's gonna be that lame. But there's a couple more in here that I want to see the evolutions of. So we got Sunny, the Bullet, Bill, and then I don't think this one actually evolves. So let's grab... Who else would evolve in here? Oh yeah, this one was pretty ridiculous. I thought maybe it would just get a spike, but not only does it get the spike, they also flipped it around. And what's really cool about this one is it actually gets Levitate as its ability. So it kind of makes sense with it hanging upside down. And also works with its steel typing. Wait, is my chat not updating? Oh, there we go. Where are we traveling to next? We don't really... Oh wait, actually we do have one trip planned currently. I don't know if I should spoil it because it might be a potential vlog coming up in the future. But, it's gonna be within the US. As of this year, at least, we're only gonna do, like, within the US. But maybe next year we'll do some more crazy trips again. You know, with Legends EA coming, I feel like it's good to just lock down. But we're doing something this summer, which I'm pretty excited about. Who should we evolve first, though? I guess I'm most curious about Goomba. The Dino Torch evolves soon. It's level 5, bro. The thing is, though, the game literally gives you cap and then infinite candies. So this candy will automatically raise it to the maximum level of whatever the level cap is right now. Which I think now that we have 3 badges, is level 32. Okay, maybe a bit of overkill. I mean, I'm not going to use any of these Pokemon on the squad. Like, I already have my squad, but maybe when we get to the next gym, we can consider replacing some of them. Oh my god, I forgot that we have to go through all the moves, though. Okay, this is going to be rough. Hello, Humbo Lolo. Appreciate ya. I'm excited to play Yokai Watch again. Heck yeah, dude. Do we know when the next direct for that is? Like, when is Holy Horror Mansion? I'm getting a new trailer. I've been so ready for that, dude. I'm pretty sure the game comes out this year, doesn't it? So, like, there should be more trailers coming. I'm kind of shocked. They're on the same train as Legends EA, taking forever with the next trailer. Well, not now. Legends EA, you know, I mean, like, from the first ZA trailer to the second one. I feel like now that we're gonna start getting Legends EA trailers, like, a lot more often. I mean, we got 2 in 2 months, so... Anyway, Taki is finally evolving! I'm not gonna lie, I don't even remember why we named this thing Taki. What does Taki mean in Japanese? I don't... Oh, cause shiitake mushroom? Because we found out Goombas are actually mushrooms. That is ridiculous. I like the background though, it's like in the city streets. I guess it depends on where you evolve. And we actually get no retreat, which is normally phalanxes. Oh my god, Mega Phalanx leak, guys. I told you it was leaks. I don't know if I should get rid of Rapid Spin though, just because it has that chance to like, get rid of like spikes and stealth rocks. But then again, like I said, I might not be using Goomba in this episode. We'll see. That's the first one though, bro. We got so many more to go. So Spangler is up next. Oh my god, I don't want to have to go through learning all these moves, bro. I mean, I guess we can speed up. All right, we got Poison Fang up next. Don't mind if I do. Mega Phalanx, that's right. Didn't realize, but I just ran into a shiny Alolan Executor. Yo, congratulations. What game are you playing? Dude, Mega Phalanx. Oh my god, if Mega Phalanx is actually just a stack, that'd be ridiculous. It'd be kind of funny. I haven't actually read the descriptions. Like, I know that there's like some leaks out there of like descriptions of the Mega Evolutions. I don't know, I'm like debating. I'm like, I don't want to look at them, but at the same time, I feel like that would make some pretty good content. What do you guys think? Maybe I'll run a poll in chat, like, should we look at them? And maybe I'll do that tomorrow or this weekend at some point. As of right now, I'm definitely leaning towards, like, I want to be surprised by the Megas in ZA. So, like, for me, just seeing the list of the Megas was enough. But, like, reading the descriptions, I don't know. I feel like, one, I might be setting myself up for disappointment, and two, might ruin the surprise. But speaking of surprise, what the heck is this evolving into? What the hell is even that? That's kind of disgusting. I mean, it's cute, but like the green spots, they kind of give that like, I don't like it. Attracts with a threat. Oh my god, it gets Toxic Spikes and Sticky Web into one move? Bro, why did you learn these two if you're just gonna learn a combination of both in one? That's kind of OP. Like, if this existed in real Pokemon, it's literally Toxic Spikes and Sticky Web into one. That's a boss spider from Mario Galaxy. Okay. I don't remember it, but yeah, like the green part looks like you could poke it and it would pop like a zit. I'm sorry if that was a little too graphic, but that, you know, I gotta share what's on my brain. Ugh, that's why it disgusted me though. When's the Mega Munching Orange reveal? Oh, it's coming, bro. Don't you worry. Next time someone subs, it's coming. Alright, let me just get through these moves. I'm just gonna speed through it. Like, I know the music gets a little messed up. Honestly, the emulator does a pretty good job of... At least this emulator. I feel like usually it sounds really bad when you speed up, but this one is not that bad somehow. We're learning Rest, sure. And Bitty Bud! Bitty Bud is evolving. Shout out Yo Bitty, old YouTube acquaintance. I guess he goes by Bitty now. But what? Come on, bro. What are these evolutions? You know what? It's actually living up to the name. The title of the video, I mean. The weirdest evolutions. Or did I put the wildest? I think I put the wildest. These are just straight up weird though. I don't know about wild. I mean, I didn't expect it to become 3. Sticking with the trend, I guess. Goomba became a stack and that guy became just a trio. It's pretty weird. Oh man, come on. I don't want to go through this again. I mean, I'm probably not even going to use any of these Pokemon, so maybe I just deny all these moves. What are these moves Gal is learning, by the way? Like, what? It doesn't even have any attacking moves other than Fake Out? I guess technically Present has a chance. Celebrate congratulates you on your special day. Nice. That are some weird moves for Shy Guy. Or should I say Shy Gal? Because we got the female. I don't even know what this... Oh wait, we do know what this is. Sniff it, I believe. And boom! What? Little ball just popped out of nowhere. At least, like, I feel like when it first evolved, it didn't have that. And then it just randomly appeared. And now we get Lock On. Bro, what is this Pokemon? Is this actually just the worst in Mariomon? I don't know what's going on. I mean, I guess it learns Flash Cannon. Wait, that's not Zap Cannon, though. It would have been cool if it got Lock On and then Zap Cannon, which is like the 50%, I think, accuracy. But insane power. Come on, man. Oh, wait, what the frick? Gets Bullet Seed, too. Isn't there, Nah, I don't want that, actually. I was gonna say, there's like an ability that raises the power of all, like, the bullet moves. Maybe I'm just thinking of Bulletproof? I don't know. But this one I'm pretty excited for, because I remember this little dinosaur. Oh my god! Mega Munch!
Holy moly,
Munch is Mega Evolving! This is Mega Munch. Thank you, though, for the sub. Appreciate that. I was trying to think of something stupid that I didn't even pay attention to who it was. Pokemania! 2 months already. That's crazy. Wait. Was I even streaming? What was I streaming a month ago? Thank you, though. Appreciate it. I'm one of those Mega Evolutions that barely changes, you know? It just gains an extra limb. Just get an extra horn, I guess. But alright, let's get through this one a little quicker here. Ooh, Incinerate, okay. Got Work Up. I'll grab that. Oh, there we go. Best Mega in the game. Oh, what the heck? The flames are gone, though. It had such a cute sprite. Alright, well, maybe it's still good. Let's see, let's see. Kind of reminds me of the little dinosaur, or the rhino from Donkey Kong. Is this still a fire type, though? Looks like it might be ground and fire, because it's learning a lot of ground moves. Or at least when it levels, or when it evolves, it gets Bulldoze. Like Mega Kangaskhan, that's true. If I have a kid, that'll be my Mega Evolution. Just gain parental bond. Alright, one more to evolve, and it is Sunny. I saved the best for last, because if you guys missed it, this right here is actually a shiny Bullet Bill. Because I am the greatest shiny hunter alive, I actually managed to find a shiny Pokemon in this game. I know, crazy. So let's see what it could evolve into. Right after we get a whole bunch of moves. There we go. Rambi, yes, Rambi. Dude, Rambi is the best mount in Donkey Kong. Don't change my mind. No debate, no question. Oh? Is it Bonsai? Yeah, okay, I actually remember the name. Bonsai Bill. I wonder if this is the final form, though, or if there's maybe, like, another evolution after. So I feel like there's only these two. There's, like, Bullet Bills and then the giant Bullet Bills, which are just Bonsai Bill. I like the name, though, Bonsai. It's always hit. Thank you for tuning in, though, Leo. Have a good night. Appreciate ya. Bonsai. It's so fun to say, isn't it? So here we got Terra, Fire Ground type. It's got Flash Fire. This is the leaks right here. These are the leaks that you're gonna get. We got Bonsai Bill with Levitate. It's still pure Steel type though. So nothing too crazy. It's actually got a pretty horrible nature too, I just noticed. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be using Bonsai. We got Sniff It with Overcoat. Don't know about that. Like, I thought it would have had the ability that maybe, like, Skill Link or something, because it learned Bullet Seed, but I guess it's just a reference to the fact that they shoot out of their nose. We got Parabitty. Is this a flying type now? Okay, normal flying. Oh, so this is the early bird of the game. Ah. Trades accuracy for power. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Hustle. This guy's actually pretty sick. I might add Tarantox here to the team. also has corrosion. That's awesome. It works really well with the toxic thread. I think he said, yeah, it's only regular poison, like toxic spikes. If we throw 2 layers, it does badly poison. So I wonder if maybe if you throw 2 layers of this, if it can have badly poison. Possibly, probably not. And the last one is Taki with no retreat. Still just pure normal type. But yeah, out of these, I think the only one that I would actually add onto the team is probably Tarantox. Anybody got any nickname suggestions, actually? If anyone wants to redeem a nickname. I don't know why I said that so weird. I also don't know why the game audio keeps messing up. It happened last stream, too. I have a feeling it might be like my ROM is messed up. But I think I figured out how to fix it last time. Let me see. Yeah, there's going to be a new series after Legend Z. Or Pokemon Z, rather, on the second channel. I'm not sure yet if it's going to be this one or if I'm going to play a different fan game. But there's a lot of good fan games coming out right now. People have been recommending Pokemon Pisces. I've always wanted to check out Pokemon Unbreakable Ties. So there's some good options. Maybe you guys can let me know in chat which ones you'd want to see. But let's get our team in order. Definitely going to be grabbing, like, you know, our main squad. So we got Teresa, the Boo that also evolved last episode. And then I don't know if I want to keep using Yoshi, actually. Because Yoshi's like, I mean, Yoshi's actually pretty strong. I'm not going to lie. It's got adamant nature and pretty decent moves minus Tail Slap. Actually, I guess the stats are not too crazy. I'm just sad that we don't have the sus Yoshi sprite anymore. Makes me not want to have Yoshi on the team if it's not sussy. Ooh, we could add Dry Bones, actually. We saw that Dry Bones has Wonder Guard. Adamant Nature as well. And it is Dark and Ground type. So it doesn't really have the best moves for being a Ground Dark type. But I kind of just like Dry Bones. Like, it's a cool character. Definitely going to grab Rossetti, though. I guess we'll get rid of Bitty Bud. And then I guess we'll use Thwomp as well. Thwomp has been putting in some work in this playthrough. So we'll trade... Oh wait, I wanted to add this to the team, actually. Scrooge, the Cataquack. Water and fighting type with Mega Launcher. Doesn't have very good moves right now. But, maybe in the future? Yeah, I think we'll go with this squad. So right now we're mainly going to be training up, I guess, Cataquack. I don't know, the other ones I feel like they might be at their final evolutions. I should probably check. Skater Boy. There's a Pokemon game where everyone evolves like 6 times. Yeah, I've seen a couple of videos like that where the Pokemon evolves every level up or something. Pretty crazy. But yeah, some people have asked me to check out Alpharad's other Pokemon hack too. The Too Many Types one. Sounds pretty interesting. But I don't think there's any new Pokemon in it. It's basically just Pokemon that you know have weird types. Sometimes too many types, you could say. But anyway, how the frick do we get out of this place? Now that we've beaten, you know, the third world, I guess we gotta find the warp pipe? I gotta assume there was probably a warp pipe back in the town. But I just have no idea where it is. Oh yeah, what about Minion? Does Minion evolve? Yo, why do I have Scrooge up first, bro? No, Scrooge! He's about to get Scrooged. I'll definitely catch Birdo if we can find one. Like, I'm trying to catch just everything in the game, I guess. I want to see all the Mariomons eventually. Seriously though, bro, I don't know where I'm going. I completely forgot how we even got into this place to begin with. I'm gonna assume it was up here though. Oh my god. Still can't escape. There we go. There's a Pokemon mod where Digimon is Pokemon. Yeah, I think I played that one a long time ago. Mario! Boy, am I glad to see you. I've just about finished up here. You should be able to go to World 4 in just a moment. Wait a minute. Oh my god, Kamek! I can't allow you to do that. Lord Bowser has tasked me with ensuring you don't repair this warp pipe, and I won't let his burliness down. Oh, frick. First time that, we're fighting Kamek, and she's got a cap too. Oh wait, is Kamek male or female? I don't... Did Kamek just send out himself? Okay, I guess that confirms Kamek is male. Maybe? I think in the Mario movie, I mean, I guess it could be something else, but I think in the Mario movie it's a guy. I don't know what type this would be though. Probably Psychic. And I think maybe Resetti has some kind of dark move. Just Hone Claws, okay. Oh yeah, we got Sucker Punch on Teresa. Okay, let's go for that. What up, Dreaming of the Sea? Thank you for tuning in. And for donating another penny into the nostalgia jar that doesn't exist, but should exist. I'll try to have that set up next time. I keep forgetting. Well, honestly, I've just been busy, so maybe I won't be able to do it for the next one. But if I can figure out how to set it up, then I'll do it. Nice. Welcome back, Pokemania. Where is Sonicmon? Actually, that was like how the Alpharad's Mariomon video started, is that apparently the whole idea came from like he did a Sonic ROM hack. And that's it? You only had yourself? Alright. No way! Lord Bowser's going to kill me! Don't think this is over, Mario. I'll let you go this time, as I need to think up of an excuse to tell Lord Bowser so I don't get into trouble. Well, that was weird. Let me just get this warp pipe all fixed up. And there you go. Good luck out there. Did we get an HM for strength or am I tripping? Like, I feel like after we beat Wario, we got something. Wait, I don't even think there are HMs in this game. Or, I mean, there's definitely TMs though, right? Oh yeah, that was just literally right there. Ooh, we got Razor Shell. I guess no one can learn it, and for some reason, the bug's sprite looks like inverted. So does Thwomp. Literally, the only thing we can teach someone is Low Sweep. And then I guess we can give Shadow Claw. Come on, man. Alright, I guess I'll give Cataquack the Low Sweep just in case. You already have 4 moves. Oh, you learned Double Kick. I didn't even notice. Alright, cool. What's up, a Shadic the Hedgehog? You're just in time, because we're about to enter World 4. Ooh. DK? The music is giving DK. It's gotta be, right? Main Street? Oh my god, is it New Donk City? Yo, that'd be so sick. But we're kicking things off with some kind of weird thug. I don't know what this is actually. Just a hooded figure with a scuttlebug, which I definitely recognize from Mario 64, but they had a different color in that game, I think. Sucks that Scrooge doesn't have any actual water moves. It kind of looks like it might be Bug and Fire though. So let's go for Thwimp. What up, Mega Dog? How you doing? Would be fun to play a mod where Yokai is Pokemon. Oh my god, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for Thwimp. That's rough. And we're slower too, of course we are. I mean, we're a freaking rock. I just feel like Yokai, there's like... I mean, sadly, I wish there was more, but I feel like there's not enough dedicated... Well, no, sorry. I should say, the Yokai fans are very dedicated. They're Yokai purists. So, but I don't know if there would be someone out there willing to do a whole Yokai Pokemon ROM hack, is what I'm trying to say. Would be awesome if someone did, though, but I guess the games are also pretty similar. So, I don't know. Then again, Pokemon and Digimon are pretty similar, and someone did a whole Digimon Pokemon ROM hack, so... I remember a while back I saw someone was trying to put Yokai into Cobblemon, which is pretty cool. But I'm not sure if they are still developing that or what. What's up, Steve Stark? I have not seen Solo Leveling anime, but I have heard a lot of good things. Yeah, it's pretty hyped. It's weird, like, I mean, I guess it's not weird, but I hyper-fixate on one show at a time, and right now that's been Dexter. Me and my wife have been binge-watching. But we're literally on the final season, so after we're done with that, we'll probably start up something else. Or maybe I'll catch up on some anime that I've been meaning to catch up on. Because Jujutsu Kaisen's another one that I've been wanting to watch season 2 forever, and just never get around to it. Here's your prize money. Hey, wait. Something just happened. It's time for the cat's lunch, and I just heard absolute chaos in the kitchen. But anyway, I don't have a coin case. Here on Main Street, everyone uses purple coins. Here, let me get you situated. Whoa! And here's your purple coins. Nice. So Last World was basically like a battle tower facility minigame. I wonder if this world is going to be like a game corner kind of thing. That'd be kind of interesting, actually. It's all about making purple coins. Do not watch the spin-off of Dexter. I've actually never seen it, but like low-key, that's partly why I've been rewatching the show, is because I do want to check it out. But yeah, I've heard mixed reviews, no spoilers, but you know, I'll give it a shot at least. And I think I also saw that they're making like another new one that's coming soon. So it's kind of weird timing that we started watching Dexter right when they're coming out with like a new one too. Like we didn't plan it that way. We just, I don't know actually how it started. I think it just kept getting recommended on my Netflix homepage. And eventually one day I just put episode 1 on and my wife was hooked. So I'm like, yeah, let's watch it. Because I had seen Dexter already like way back when it first came out. So I know about the ending. But I've never seen any of the spin-offs. For a second though, I thought you were watching or talking about Dexter's Lab. I'm like, wait, there's a Dexter's Lab spin-off? That'd be kind of crazy. I know they did like a Powerpuff Girls spin-off, right? Or was it like a real life one? No, I don't think. Might be getting two things confused. Wasn't there supposed to be a real life Totally Spies? Whatever happened with that? Come on, bro. Stop sweet kissing me. Like, alright, there we go. Time for Waluigi! Yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, last boss was Wario, so... Actually, I just realized. The pipe was purple. So even though the music was giving... Oh, frick, do we get rid of self-destruct? Bulk up's pretty good, but like... Self-destruct for the memes, though. I actually never really use self-destruct. But when we do, it'll be epic. So we can't get rid of self-destruct, even though bulk up would be pretty OP. I mean, we can always do move relearner, I think, from the menu, so... I could have gotten rid of, like, Flame Wheel or something, or Spark, I guess. We don't have any other electric type, though, which kind of sucks. You got a Cheap Chomp, come on, bro! Kind of sucks that I got rid of Bean right when we need grass type. Actually, I should have added the other guy to the team. I think it's called Angie, the other little plant. Maybe I'll do that when we get to the Pokemon Center. What's up, Awaken Yan? I wonder, is your name because of Yokai Watch? Be kind of funny, we're talking about Yokai Watch. Oh wait, I just realized we have the freaking bug on my team, but it's already level 32. We got Fishbone! Oh yeah, we have the portable PC, I completely forgot. Alright bro, I don't... Why did you confuse me? Okay, at least we snap out of it. And don't quite one-shot it. That sucks. Level 5's doing a new presentation tomorrow? Wait, really? I did not know that. Yeah, now I gotta look it up. Literally, it's so weird. I started the stream asking out, like, when is that happening? I guess it might be happening tomorrow. Level 5 presents. No, it's not the level 5 vision. Oh, good job, Resetti. Please kill it. Oh my god, that's not very effective. Why? I'm going for this guy, actually. Since we have him on the team, we might as well at least do one battle with him. Oh, it's for Inazuma 11. Oh. Well. I'm good, YGO. How about you? Bro, everything's not very effective against this thing. I guess because it's probably ghost and water type. All washed up. Yeah, that's me, bro. That's how I'm feeling right now. After that battle. I guess it got away. Take your purple coins and let me try again. Okay. So yeah, everyone that we beat, we get purple coins from. But what is his house? Oh my. You seem like you could use some rest. Ah, nice. Not quite the PC that we needed, or Pokemon Center. But we do get healed, and like you said, we do have the portable PC, so we'll check that out. What's up, Pamu? Thanks for stopping in, bro. PSS. Or PPS. PPSS? Yeah, we're gonna swap some people out. I'm thinking Angie, which is Dark type, and does have Crunch. You know what? We need a Dark type, actually. Be pretty clutch. And Grass. We need both of these types. So yeah, definitely gonna grab this little dude. And we'll put this ugly old thing. Dude, this looks like a Pikmin enemy. This don't even look like it's from Mario. Yeah, we'll stick with that. So tomorrow the presentation's only for Inazuma 11 though? There's no Holy Horror Mansion? That makes me a little sad. I've been waiting so patiently. And level 5 is disappointing me. But it's alright. Like, I think the game is coming out this year though. Let me check. Holy Horror Mansion. This little guy's pretty cool. Shrublet. I think it might be from Superstar Saga or maybe the sequel that I've never played. Or it could be Paper Mario. I don't know. I haven't really played all the Paper Mario games. Wait, is Holy Horror Mansion 2026? I don't even see the release date anywhere. I guess they didn't even say. Oh, they're from Partners in Time. Yeah, okay. I had a feeling, because I've seen like little bits of gameplay from Partners in Time, but I haven't beaten it myself. But that is next on my list of games to beat. Like, I literally downloaded it. Actually, I don't know if I have it here, but I wanted to show off. I recently bought myself one of these. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before, but hold on. The brightness is really, really low. We got the Shrublet, though. That's awesome. Alright, let me add this to the decks first, and then I'll show you guys. Oh my god! Minervy! Thank you, thank you. Very nice. Let me actually... No! Well... Thank you again, Minervy. And yeah, this is Retroid Pocket 5. I don't know exactly when this one specifically came out, but they just came out with a flip one like a couple days ago. Zelda Master recommended it for probably like a year. He's been telling me to get one of these. It's pretty sick. So you can like load it with, I mean, it has Android built in. So any emulator that exists on Android, you can pack it in there. Which includes even Wii you can play on here, which is crazy. So yeah, I got all these. And for DS, since it is touchscreen, you can literally just... Actually, I think I have it. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, boom. It's Partners in Time. Dude, why is it so... The screen is too bright now. But yeah, it actually perfectly fits on it, too, because you can see the dual screen. I mean, you got this whole black bar at the bottom, but honestly, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Mainly, though, I've been using it to play Chrono Trigger, a game that I've had in my backlog for forever. So I've been playing Chrono Trigger and then a lot of GameCube games. It can run up to GameCube and PS2. So, you know, if the Switch 2 is looking a little pricey, I mean, you're not going to be able to play new games. Actually, you can play Switch on this thing too, which is insane that it can run the Switch emulator too. But yeah, this is 220 bucks. So it's literally cheaper than pretty much any other console out there. And you can play anything up to GameCube, PS2, and even potentially Switch on it. And it's all emulators. You can also play like actual Android games on it too, or like phone games. So one example, let me see if I have this loaded up. I was trying out on GameCube some games that I never played in my childhood. I guess never beat. Oh, dude, this is a banger. Wait, do I have a save file, though? Frick. I don't have my save file on here, so I guess I wouldn't be able to really show it. But I have this one. Let me see. What? There's no... I guess there was no save on it either. Nintendo could never make a game so good. I mean... Look at that. We got Wario World. And it actually runs like 100%. In fact, I think even like you can run it with speed up. I just don't have it like exactly set up. But yeah, it's crazy. It has vibration too. So pretty much anything you could ask for. Oh, and I got the GameCube one on accident. I actually meant to get the all black. Yeah, look at that. You can even upscale some of them, yeah. So it looks better than an actual GameCube. I mean, it's not quite like PC level, you know, like you can't do like 5 times scale. Well, you can. Just might lag a little bit on some games. Oh, and it has an OLED screen. I didn't even mention the best part. Like, you can't really tell over the camera, but in person, like, this thing looks so nice. And you can hook it up to the TV too. So if you wanted to play on the TV, you literally just get a USB-C to HDMI cable, and you can play your games on the TV. So like literally it's like a $200, well $220, maybe $230 with tax. Basically Gen 3, Gen 4 emulator. It goes, yeah, up to PS2 and GameCube. So it's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing it pretty much every single day. You can play Pokemon games on it, of course, GBA, DS, even 3DS actually. It does 3DS too. I don't know if I mentioned that. So yeah, if you never got a 3DS, or if you don't have a 3DS and you're thinking about getting into 3DS, literally just buy this instead. And you can even speed some of them up, like the 3DS games. I don't know what the frick type this Happy Moon is, but I have a feeling it would probably be Psychic type. And it's not region locked, yeah. You can play Japanese only games. Actually, I downloaded the Japanese only Mother 3. There's like an English translated ROM hack for it. I'm thinking about playing that at some point, maybe after Chrono Trigger. But yeah, right now Chrono Trigger is the one that I'm trying to get through. It's a dark type? Come on. Well, the games aren't technically free. They're emulated, so you know. They're free if you want them to be. Let's just say it that way. But Chrono Trigger's been pretty good so far. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. I didn't know that Chrono Trigger had like a real-time battle system. I thought it was just like your typical like turn-based, I guess old school Final Fantasy type game. But I'm not very far into it. I got to the area where you get the robot. So whenever I get further, I'll keep you guys updated. It's called Retroid Pocket. I'll actually just show you guys the website in case anyone watching live or maybe watching later on the YouTube VOD wants to get one. What the heck? Why does it look so yellow? Or is that just my computer? Does this look super yellow to you guys? Oh my god! Another one! There we go. Okay, I think it was my screen thingy. Thank you so much though, TK Berkeley! And welcome back to the Munchie Bunch. So yeah, there's a couple of different versions of it, by the way. Yo, no way! Another one! Another one! Thank you so much, Maddie Selagter, for the sub as well. You guys got the hype train going. That's crazy. Appreciate it, guys. And here I am just shilling for some random... Okay, I'm not shilling, actually. They don't pay me anything, by the way. If anything, they should. For promoting. Because... But honestly, though, like, I'll promote this for free just because it's that good of a product. So I guess this is the classic, obviously meant to resemble the OG Game Boy Color. I guess there's different versions, too. Like, look at this one. It has 6 buttons versus a 4-button one. This is the latest one that came out, though. Retroid Pocket Flip. Dude, look at this colorway. That looks sick. So this is the new one that came out. It's actually even cheaper. Oh, wait. Why does it say from $199? The one that I got, though, is this one. The Retroid Pocket 5. So you can get it in a Game Boy, or sorry, GameCube colorway, I actually meant to order the black one, but I messed up. Oh yeah, it has LEDs in the freaking... I never turn it on because it just drains battery unnecessarily, but if you wanted it to, you know, you can turn on the LEDs on the analogs too. It actually looks really cool in the white as well. But I wanted to get the black, and then they have this one too, the 16-bit. And it's $220. I guess the only thing though is like, it comes from China. I literally bought it a week before the tariffs came out. So I don't know if it would go up in price now. Or it might get stuck in customs. I'm not really sure. But yeah, this is the new one that came out. And they have... I don't know what this means. Oh, I guess this is the old version of it. It's sold out right now. But this one looks sick. The ice blue, see-through. Yo, these analogs though, they got like a little grippy on them. That's cool. They all run Android though, so you can get... It'll be the same thing regardless of which one you get. You can put... I don't know if this one is actually... This one might be weaker though. Oh, I know what it means actually. I just realized. This is a Snapdragon. So this is like the... I don't know if it's a processor or motherboard. But if it says SD Snapdragon, it can run anything up till GameCube, PS2. Really smooth. There's a dock too? I didn't even know there was a dock. Bro, I just straight up plug mine in with a USB cable to the TV, and it works just fine. So yeah, you don't even need the dock. Just buy a USB to HDMI. So not sponsored, but I definitely highly endorse them. I really enjoyed... I've literally only had it for 1 week, and yeah, I really like it. You can even play Super Mariomon on it, and speed it up. Which you can't do, of course, if you have like an actual 3DS. I guess this would be GBA, but yeah, if you put a 3DS game on it, it'll low-key look better than it does on the actual 3DS. And 3DSs are pretty expensive nowadays, so literally if you have the money for a 3DS, you could just get that instead. I got the Analog Pocket, but this seems better. Yeah, I actually have an Analog Pocket too. I bought like 3 years ago. And the Analog Pocket is really good, don't get me wrong, but the Retroid Pocket is literally just an upgrade in every way because it can run like up to PS2. The Analog Pocket though is good in the fact that you can play your actual cartridges on it. So if you have old cartridges, then Analog Pocket would be a better way to go. But like for the price, bro, you're not going to get anything better than the Analog Pocket, trust me. I did a lot of research. I was looking into like the Odin, which is another popular Android handheld. There's another one that's like super expensive. It's like the Abernic or something. But I think the Retroid Pocket, like for the money and for like what you're getting, like it has an OLED in it, is definitely the best. And that's been my Retroid Pocket review for free. Retroid Pocket, if you want to send me, you know, the flip for free, I'll show it off on stream if you're listening. That'd be sick, low-key. Like, I was actually watching a lot of other reviewers before I bought it, too. And it seems like a lot of them get sent it for free, so... You know, you gotta shoot your shot, right? They're definitely not watching, but, you know, maybe if I put this as a clip on my second channel, they might... Dude, I need to buy some items, by the way. Like, I have nothing. I mean, there was literally a guy that heals us up in that house. I totally should have done that, but it's too late now. Let's snap trap this guy. I believe it's a ground type, right? It's a freaking tornado. Speaking of tornado, Scrooge, no! No, Scrooge. Oh, well. What's up, Caleb? What is your favorite console? I don't know. If we're talking like all time... Oh, the snap trap. Nice. Man, it's so hard. All time, like, I guess when I think about it, the console itself is not really that important. I'm talking about like the lineup of games. You know, because most consoles, like, are we counting handhelds too? Oh, we got Yellow Yoshi. First time we've seen a Yoshi variant. It's pretty cool. I'm guessing it's electric type. Favorite console is the Retroid Pocket 5. True, I should have just said that. What's up, Meme Lord? Haven't played Mario in so long, I almost didn't recognize these characters. Yeah, that's how I feel playing this whole game, dude. There's so many characters. I mean, Pokey, though. Everybody loves Pokey. But there's been so many that I'm just like, what game is that from? I'm trying to think about it, though, because... like, my gut feeling is that it would be between PS2 and Game Boy Advance. I think the Game Boy Advance has such a solid, good lineup of games. With Minish Cap, Superstar Saga, all the Pokemon games on GBA slap. But then for me personally, like, after that, I guess it kind of... there's a lot of other good games. But I guess as a kid, those are the main ones that I would play. But then, I mean, yeah, there's like all the freaking licensed games. I don't know, as a kid, I played a lot of licensed games, like Shrek. I randomly remember playing a lot of the Shrek on GBA. And then there's like all the Nickelodeon games, all the Cartoon Network games. Plus there's like the style too. The pixel art of GBA is still to this day maybe the best pixel art has ever been. So GBA is pretty high up there for me, but PS2 though. PS2's got some bangers too. It's literally like the era that I grew up with, so there's a lot of nostalgia to it as well. But honestly, like, I think that PS2 games still are fun. They still hold up to this day. Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter. Those were my big three, but I mean, beyond that, what else was banger on PS2? Tony Hawk. I played a lot of Tony Hawk. Metal Gear. All the Metal Gear games are really good. There's probably a lot more that I'm not thinking of. There's a lot of horror games on PS2 also that slapped. What freaking type is Clubba, bro? For Crunch to not be very effective? That's kind of weird. Or wait, did I use... I don't think I used Crunch. I think I used, yeah, Snap Trap. Never mind. So it's probably Dragon type then. Ooh, it might be Dragon Steel because it's got Smart Strike. Dude, I'm actually down to have a Clubba on my team. This dude definitely evolves from Spike too. We gotta find a Spike. I don't know where we find Spike though. But when we do, I'm catching a Spike for sure. How about you guys though? What is your favorite console? Maybe I can draw some inspiration. Because like right now I'm between GBA and PS2 for sure. Thank you, Meme Lord. Used to watch you 25/7. Hey, that's another one for the petty jar. For the nostalgia jar. That's 3 today so far. You know, I don't got the jar on screen, but I'm keeping track. You know, DS is a really good one too. I guess personally I didn't have as much nostalgia with the DS. Like, I low-key want to say I have more nostalgia for 3DS than DS. Because the DS was kind of like the era when I was only playing console. I had an Xbox 360, so I was playing that mainly. And yeah, I guess I would have been in middle school or high school, so it was kind of like that era where it was seen as uncool to play handheld at school. But then eventually in high school, I got back into it. So I got into DS a little bit late, basically. That's why I never played like Partners in Time. And a lot of like the DS games. Like Super Mario 64 DS. But I know DS got some really good games though. Besides Pokemon, of course. Like, I mean, arguably you could say DS is the best for Pokemon at least. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum, Black and White. Like, DS, you know, if we're talking just Pokemon, what would be the best era? I don't know, man. DS has a pretty strong argument. Also the best mystery dungeons, true. Pokemon Ranger was on DS. Pokemon Conquest was on DS. Cooking Mama was on DS. I don't know about Cooking Mama Pokemon, but yeah, I don't know. I think DS might win when it comes to Pokemon at least. But like overall, video games in general, I think PS2 is the best console of all time. And also my personal pick, just because like I said, it has too many games that I would play as a kid. But 3DS, you know, I think when it comes to Pokemon, the 3DS games get a lot of hate. Like recently though, I feel like the fan consensus has been kind of switching to where people actually think the 3DS games were goated. I mean, like, the 3DS games were good. They were just too easy. I feel like that's the main argument always. Too easy and boring story, I guess. Or not boring, I guess, like too childish story? I don't know. Like, when I think back to Sun and Moon, I didn't hate Sun and Moon. I just wish that Ultra Sun and Moon had come out from the beginning. Like, if Sun and Moon had been Ultra Sun and Moon from the start, I feel like people wouldn't... There would have never been hate for Sun and Moon. But then I don't know, like, Ultra Sun and Moon, did it really fix that much? Hey, it's Photo! Bro, you always scamming me and you do nothing. Like, why do you... Okay, I shouldn't say why should you exist. He has a right to exist, but I just feel like... I thought he was gonna do more. Like, I thought he was gonna be like Cameron from Heart Gold Soul Silver, the camera guy. That would have been cool if he takes a little... It's him! And there's a Pokemon in the first step! Okay, it's freaking Sprangler. Okay, whatever. Do you guys think X and Y was better or Sun and Moon? This here is the recently built Smile Square. It's supposed to be a symbol of friendship amongst the citizens of Main Street, but these two ruffians are bringing nothing but bad vibes. I don't know what to do. Oh, we got a new side quest. You mentioned some ruffians? I guess it's these guys? No way! Us Koopas are way better suited for the role. I mean, have you seen Lord Bowser? He's called the king of the Koopas for a reason. True. Power to the people, I say. And by people, I mean Goombas! Goombas are just as good as Koopas! Oh my god, they're so cute. He has a little, like, hat. Bowser's called king of the Koopas. Okay, we get it, bro. So what, do we have to decide between them who's better? I don't see what's wrong with a Goomba like me taking up leadership. I mean, didn't you see Captain Goomba? He did a great job. Pfft, Captain Goomba just got lucky. A minion in the right time and place. That could have just as easily been a Koopa. We're getting nowhere with this. Yeah, what is the goal here? What are we doing? Wait a minute. Is that Mario? You're right. Come on, we gotta defeat him for Lord Bowser. Wait a moment, Paraplonk. This is exactly what we needed. Mario can be our unbiased third party. Oh my god, we have to decide who's better between Koopa and Goomba? No, man, I can't pick that. I mean, like, I'm not even using either of them in this game. But, like, I've always had a bit of a bias for Goombas, I'm not gonna lie. As if there was any doubt. Goombas are such an important part of Bowser's army. Yeah, they're like the grunt. Well, they're both grunts, but Goombas are like... What would Goombas be compared to? They're the Goombas! I feel like you use Goombas as the example for any other game. When you think of a goon in another game, you say they're the Goombas of that game. That's why we gotta choose Goombas. Although I guess you could say that makes them weaker by default. But like, we're not talking about weakness, we're talking about more iconic here, okay? And I guess, yeah, of course, we gotta fight the one that we didn't pick. But yeah, let me go back and read what you guys were saying. I asked whether you preferred X and Y or Sun and Moon. I think this is actually a flying type, so let's go for Thwimp. I see Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, X and Y for the Megas, even though the game was easy. Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon for story, X and Y for mechanics. I played X and Y, but I just felt bored. Yeah, I didn't even mention Oras, by the way. Like, I mean, yeah, if we factor in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, the 3DS was definitely stacked. Well, but maybe I have a lot of personal bias because I love the Hoenn region. Yeah, X and Y is just like the difficulty really drags it down, I feel. And it's not like the newer Pokemon games are really any better. Like, Sword and Shield was pretty easy, all things considered, but I don't know, what made Sword and Shield better than X and Y? Like, just the graphics, the mechanics, I guess? Didn't have Mega Evolutions. Is Sword and Shield even better than X and Y? I don't know, man. Just because X and Y was easy? To me, at least, I didn't really like Dynamaxing or Gigantamaxing. But I still kind of liked Sword and Shield more. I'm just trying to figure out why. I mean, really though, I don't have too much attachment for either. Wait, what the frick? Hammer Bro transformed? Huh? Honestly, oh, okay. Well, Scrooge just keeps getting Scrooged. I can't say I saw that one coming though. What attack? What type was that attack then? Because Scrooge is water fighting. I'm gonna go in for Angie here. Every Pokemon game is easy unless you challenge yourself. I mean, you're not wrong. But there definitely was more difficulty in some of the older games compared to the newer. Or maybe it's just because we were younger. I don't know. But I still find like going back through, for example, Platinum, like the base Platinum, a lot more challenging than going through X and Y, for example. Or Sun and Moon. Oh my god, we flinch, come on! It's about being engaging, not hard or easy. That's very true too. And we can't even switch. Alright, maybe he misses. That's literally the only way we're getting out of this, bro. And of course he doesn't. Alright, well. See ya. It's weird because I feel like the graphics have a lot to do with it too. Like, I can replay through a pixel Pokemon game. It feels so much more easier to pick up and start than picking up and starting a 3DS or Switch era game. And actually, it probably has nothing to do with graphics. It might just be like how long the tutorials are in some of the newer games. Why does Magnitude not affect? Bro, are you really a flying type? So Boomerang is a flying type move then. Okay, let's go for Thwimp then. Oh wait, but he has Razor Shell and he's in the rain. Bro, we're so dead. Oh, never mind. Thwimp is the GOAT. Let's go, Thwimp. We need black and white remakes. Yeah, dude, they're coming. It's probably gonna be, oh, the Cry. Just yahooed at us. Eventually, though, black and white remakes are coming. I don't think they're gonna be next, but, you know, just a matter of time. But yeah, I don't know, like, if I think about, like, if I wanted to start a playthrough of Sun and Moon right now, I just think about how boring and, like, how much of a drag it would be to get through the whole beginning. Sun and Moon, X and Y, Sword and Shield, they're all, I guess, guilty of it. Like, the beginning part is just so slow. But, like, once you make it past the first gym, or in Sword and Shield, basically, once you get to the first real route, or the wild area, I guess you could say. Once you get to the wild area, Sword and Shield becomes fun. Honestly, I haven't replayed Sun and Moon in so long that I don't remember that well, but I just know that the beginning is so slow. In both Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon felt like it was all a tutorial the first time I played it. Yeah, low-key. I think that's why I like Ultra Sun and Moon more. It doesn't really feel as much like that. X and Y's tutorial's not that long. Yeah, I guess you're right. But I don't know, for me, X and Y, until you get past, like, Santaloon Forest, it doesn't feel like the game truly starts. When you get to Route 1 or I guess Route 2 technically, like, the run right before Santaloon, that's when it feels like X and Y starts for me. But yeah, I don't know, like, Sword and Shield, it could be graphics, it could be, like, the new mechanics, like the wild area, the new Pokemon, like how they did the world. Just for some reason felt more fun to play through than Sun and Moon for me. But then I haven't played them in a while, so could be like when I replay them it's better. And I've yet to buy healing items, so I don't even know what I'm doing here, bro. We can't hit this Dry Bones unless we have a super effective move, so let's just let Rossetti die. And then we gotta switch over to Teresa for a Sucker Punch. Oh my god, you son of a gun. I should have just used... Wait, no, it's a Dark type. Dark and Ground. Oh my god, I thought it was Ghost. It's Dark and Ground. Bro, we have nothing. We can't kill this thing. Oh wait, maybe we can. We have Storm Throw, right? Okay, wait, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh my gosh. Take care, Minervy. You gonna go see the Minecraft movie? Because if so, you better bring an umbrella. Alright, at least we won. It took a little bit of strategizing, but we did it. Of course, yeah, what other movie is there right now? There's a new movie coming out soon, though, that I'm excited about. I forgot what it's called, but it's got Michael B. Jordan in it. It's kind of like a horror movie. I don't get it. Koopas are undeniably much cooler than Goombas, so how can I lose? Okay, I can't even deny. Koopas are cooler, but Goombas are more iconic, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta go with the Goombs. Guess you're not so bad, Mario. Here, you can have these as thanks. Goomba boots. What do those do? Next time we meet, it'll be as sworn enemies again. I won't show any mercy, so you better not either. Ooh. Setting up a new rival? Okay. First of the month, new Demon Slayer movie also. Oh, dude. Okay, yeah. Thank you for reminding me of that. I gotta go see that. I'm so excited. Dude, Demon Slayer is for me, like... It's the new, I guess, Dragon Ball for me. Like how Dragon Ball when I was a kid got me so excited. Demon Slayer is that now. Or like Naruto or like One Piece for some people, I guess. But yeah, Demon Slayer is that for me. They boost speed. Wait, that's it? They just boost speed. I mean, I see no reason not to equip him. Maybe on like Thwip? I mean, he's pretty slow. Maybe on Bobby, who's already holding Metronome. I don't even know why you had Metronome. I might give Metronome to Teresa instead, because I love spamming Sucker Punch. But then again, we miss Sucker Punch a lot. So maybe we give that to Rossetti? I don't know. Dragon Balls. The best spin-off. We should have a look and see what kind of new Mariomons are in this route too. Have you played the Demon Slayer Arena Fighter? No. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of like anime games. I mean, that's definitely generalizing, but I feel like most anime fighting games at least are always kind of the same. I don't know if that's what you meant by Arena Fighter, but I assume you mean like it's like Naruto Shippuden Ninja Storm, whatever the frick. I mean, the only one that's like an exception, I guess, would be like Dragon Ball Fighter Z. That one was pretty good, and I used to love Budokai as a kid. But all the ones that have like that similar style to Naruto Ninja Storm, I'm not a huge fan of. We got our first Wiggler though. Let's go, Wiggler. I've been waiting to see this guy. Made by the same guys, yeah. What are y'all's expectations for Legend ZA? I'll let chat give theirs, but I feel like that's a bit of a broad question. You gotta specify expectations in terms of what? I mean, overall, I guess I would say like I'm kind of mid on it, but it could be partly that yo, that's so sick. Wiggler transforms. Oh my god, but it has Anger Point. And we're slower dudes, so we're probably just cooked, aren't we? Actually, it goes for Stomp, so thank you, Wiggler. Appreciate that. Was that neutral? Yeah, it's neutral, so I guess it might be fighting and bug type. A Wiggler looks like actually, Phalanx is pure fighting. I feel like Phalanx kind of looks like it would be a bug type too. Maybe because it's literally Wiggler. But anyway. Expectations or hopes? I mean, my hope, yeah, is also that it just has solid frame rate, which we've seen on the Switch 2 edition. Apparently, it's going to be 60 FPS. But I recently saw a report that apparently, even on the Switch 2, there's some frame dip. So I don't know where this report is coming from or if they've actually played the game. Because, I mean, unless we're talking like the person that dropped the leaks, I'm like 99% sure they were playing it on Switch 1. Because, I mean, no one would have a Switch 2. I don't believe that report, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because who the frick would have played ZA on Switch 2? Right? Like, other than someone that works for Game Freak or is an insider. There's no one, like, at the Nintendo Treehouse, you know, they don't have ZA, so I don't really know where that report is coming from. I mean, you see a lot of misinformation on Twitter nowadays. So at least from what we've seen so far, ZA seems to have pretty solid frame rate on Switch 2. And I mean, if we're being real, the game kind of looks like it could have been on PS2. So I don't see why it wouldn't have a solid frame rate. Like if Pokemon can't figure it out even on Switch 2, that'd be kind of depressing. So that would be my hope. Not my expectation, but my hope is that it has solid frame rate. My expectation is that it's going to be good. I don't think it's going to be, like, maybe as great as Legends Arceus. Just because I feel like the main gameplay loop seems a little bit grindy, but I mean, I've never been opposed to grinding in Pokemon. I guess I prefer, without actually having played the game, of course. I think I was more excited by the idea of like having to fill out the old Pokedex versus just having to battle a million trainers. Yeah, like the campaign, the adventure, the fact that it only is in Lumiose, that's been a worry of mine from the beginning, that it'll get a little bit boring, like just being in Lumiose the whole time. But I guess we'll see, you know, maybe like with the variety of trainers and all the new Mega Evolutions, and maybe there's like other areas that haven't been shown yet. Well, obviously there are, but like, you know, besides for just Lumiose. Still within Lumiose, but I know I've speculated about like there being parts underground or something. Not very likely, to be honest. But still, like, I feel like I just can't judge it just because, I don't know, maybe the gameplay, the main loop ends up being super fun. Just like comparing it to Legends Arceus though, I'm not as excited, I guess. But maybe that's a good thing, you know, keeping the expectations low and then be pleasantly surprised rather than have high expectations and then just be disappointed. What the frick? Parabitty, bro! Why is Parabitty so OP? He just one-shot Bobby. I mean, low-key, I haven't been paying attention as much to the game this time. I'm definitely just yapping today, but still, that was some crazy damage. Leaks saying you can skip ranks, but I'm just the messenger. Yeah, I don't know, honestly, if I trust many of the leaks coming out nowadays. Not that people haven't played it, because we know that at least like from the Terra leak, someone had an early build of the game. But that's the thing though, it's an early build, earlier than potentially what was even shown in the trailers. I don't think that much will change though. Like usually when we see betas of Game Freak games, they don't change that much in the final version. But I feel like some things will change. Oh my god, no! Why was that super effective, dude? I've been wanting Spike the whole time. I'm so sad. Hey there, interested in making it to Main Street without paying the outrageous sum? Well, have I got a deal for you. For just 100 purple coins, I'll let you surf across this water here on a Koopa shell. No need for subsequent payments either. You can use it as much as you like. So what do you say? I say this is probably a scam. I mean, I trust the Toads, but I feel like this is gonna lead to somewhere that's not Main Street, like he's saying. Yeah, I'm gonna, let me just see how much the guard is even charging, bro. We haven't even made it. Hey, bub, you can't just waltz onto Main Street like that. You gotta pay the toll if you wanna get in the boy's soul. 420, wait. It literally cost how many coins I have. You're not paying, then scram. So what does that mean though? If I hadn't fought every single trainer, we couldn't get in? Alright, it's save state time. Let's first see what happens if we do this. Because I feel like it's not going to lead to Main Street, right? And we still got to keep 325 coins, so what does that mean? Koopa Shell! Oh, that's sick! Wait, we got new Pokemon too. Hey, there it is. That's the one I recognize from Mario 64. We saw it earlier, but like with a weird like red texture. I don't know where we're going anymore. What the heck? Okay, we got another Skeeter though. Bro, please don't tell me this Toad just scammed us. Yeah, I would like to see more spin-offs on Switch as well. Dude, a new Pokemon Conquest, a new Pokemon Ranger would slap. But I don't know, it feels like Game Freak, they're just... honestly, they're scared. Or maybe not scared, but they're cowards. They don't want to try it. They know that it's guaranteed money if they just keep making mobile games, so that's what they're doing. Or I guess it's not really Game Freak at that point, it's Pokemon Company. Game Freak just makes the main games. I'm also curious about Gen 10 though, with the new battle system. Like, is the real-time battle system gonna go on to Gen 10? What do you guys think? Because, like, I can see both sides of the coin, right? You could say, like, why would they introduce this and then not carry it into the next game? And also the fact that in Legends ZA, they introduced, like, the real-time catching aspect. Well, if just... You son of a gun. But, like, then there's the other side where, like, you know, they've spent literal decades building up the turn-based system just to get rid of it? But not really get rid of it, though, because we're having Pokemon Champions coming out as well. And if they're making Pokemon Champions, you know, they're definitely going to have at least one World Championship where they use Pokemon Champions. Not this one, though, because this next World Championship, I don't think Legends ZA will have been out yet, or Champions, right? So I guess next year it would be Legends, or sorry, yeah, it would be like Pokemon Champions with the new Legends Mega Evolutions. That's a long time for people to figure out the new Megas. Hand fake. What a weird ass. What even are these creatures? What game is this from? This is just a floor master from Zelda, bro. This ain't no Mario enemy. Trying to give us a high five? Get out of here. Don't know if they're going to move over to a mobile game for VGC. I mean, why would they make Pokemon Champions then? I know that when Gen 10 comes out, though, they'll likely just do Gen 10. But then again, Pokemon Champions, the fact that it's on mobile means it'll probably have, like, good graphics and frame rate. And also the fact that it's, like, purely built for battling means it has to perform well. Like, the game itself, sorry, not the sales. I don't know. Is it going to be... It can't be free. Surely. But then again, it is a mobile game. Most Pokemon mobile games are free. And they have microtransactions. So I don't... There's actually so many questions with Pokemon Champions. Oh, it's paid? Okay, they confirmed that? Okay, my bad. Yeah, I can't catch anything anymore, bro. I'm just one-shotting everything we fight. I think this is a ghost type, though. Oh, wait, we have Angie. We can do, like, Snap Trap, I guess. Oh. I mean, that didn't kill it, but it's gonna die to the actual effect of the Snap Trap. That sucks. Wait, actually, our little Boo has Hypnosis. Except, Boo is dead. Gosh dang it, man. Master Hand's cousin. Whoa, someone else made it all the way out here, huh? You should take a moment and rest. World 4-2 is dangerous if you're not careful. What? There's still a World 4-2? Did this Toad do more than scam us? Did he? Is there actually, like, still a whole nother world we gotta get through now? My goodness. Also, every Pokemon would be in Champions, unlike the new games. Yeah, so I don't know. There's a lot of questions. One, like, if they start using Pokemon Champions for tournaments, like, okay, for the fact that they're making Pokemon Champions means they plan on using it for at least one tournament where Megas and Terrestrialization combine. But, like, once Gen 10 comes out, if that has better graphics and a new mechanic, like a new regional gimmick, then they would definitely just switch to Gen 10 for the tournament. So wouldn't that kind of just leave Pokemon Champions in limbo? Like, I don't know, it feels weird to make Pokemon Champions and then just switch back to Gen 10 after. Like, I feel like the reason why they're making Champions is so that that can be the de facto turn-based experience. So that's kind of why I think Gen 10 might have turn-based battles. Or sorry, real-time battles. Because in that way there would be a clear separation. Gen 10 will have the new system, Pokemon Champions will have the turn-based system. So there will be a way that the turn-based system never goes away. There will always be new turn-based games. Or I guess turn-based tournaments. Because for example in Legends ZA, you know, we're going to have all these new Mega Pokemon, but they're not going to have abilities. They're not going to be usable in your traditional sense until you can transfer them into Pokemon Champions. And then they'll be like, you know, the Megas that we know now from like X and Y and stuff. So when it comes to Gen 10, I kind of lean more towards that they might actually keep developing the new real-time system just so that champions can be or have a purpose beyond just this next generation, I guess. Just feels weird. And yeah, most likely people are still gonna keep playing Pokemon Showdown, so I don't think Champions is just for like training either. Unless they legit, like, I mean, it's not really like a leak or confirm or anything, but some people theorize that Champions will have like a, what's it called? Like a battle simulator mode where you can just use any Pokemon and train. If that's the case, then I could see more of a purpose for Champion. It would basically replace Showdown, but you know people would definitely still just play Showdown unless you want the good graphics. I don't know, I feel like part of why people love Showdown is just how fast it is. Like, the graphics don't really matter. It's the quickness of battles and then the ease of just building any Pokemon you want. So even if Pokemon made their own version of like a battle simulator where you can make any team you want, I don't know if people would really even switch to it. Just seems weird though that like they would have Champions as the battle game for one generation or 1 year and then just go right back to Gen 10 and whatever that has. Like I assume that maybe Champions would get updated to have the new gimmick if there's a new gimmick in Gen 10, you know? Only time will tell. SV took aspects from Legends Arceus. I see them doing the same, yeah. It is strange though because Scarlet and Violet didn't have like you couldn't just walk up and throw a Pokeball at someone's head. What the heck? Fuzzy gets schooling? That's so cool. I'm guessing it only gets it when it's above level 20 then, because all the wild ones that we ran into definitely did not have that. Bro, there's so many cool concepts in this ROM hack. That's so sick. The creativity. Beyond just like adding Mario characters, like the way that they gave them all like really unique abilities is really cool. I mean, it kind of would have made sense if Goomba had schooling then though. Like, because we saw the Goomba just becomes a tower of Goombas. So I don't really get how this is different, but it makes Fuzzy unique at least, so that's cool. What's not so cool is I can't freaking kill it. Please don't be normal type, okay? Are you dark? Is Fuzzy just dark? Or is it steel? I think someone mentioned it being steel before. Because they're like little balls of, whatever the iron shavings that clump up together. Oh my god, we missed. It's not very effective. Wait. So it is dark type then. Because Dark Pulse was not very effective. Alright, take a Storm Throw, bro, please. No! Oh my god, it's just killing itself with Takedown now. Alright, please, there we go. And that's not even super effective, so I don't know what the frick Fuzzy was in the end, dude. But we beat it though, that's all that matters. Anyway, I was saying, you can't just walk up and throw your Pokeball in Pokemon's face in Scarlet and Violet. Which you could do in Legends Arceus, of course, and you can do in Legends ZA. But I guess what Scarlet and Violet did adapt from Arceus was like the Let's Go feature? Well, not really, like... I mean, you could have your Pokemon outside of its ball? I don't know. The open world, I guess, would be what they adapted. Like the open world formula. Even though Legends Arceus wasn't exactly open world. You could say Sword and Shield was closer to Legends Arceus with the wild areas. So what would they take from Legends ZA then into Gen 10? If not the new battle system? Is kind of what I'm trying to figure out. Because that's like the main new thing in ZA. That's the ambitious part that's in the title. I feel like a lot of people forgot about that, but like, remember all the marketing for Legends ZA would say it's an ambitious new title. What exactly is the ambitious part? Do you guys think it's just the new battling system, like the real-time battles, or do they mean like the fact that it's all within Lumiose? Like the fact that it's a true open world? I don't know, that's not even a good thing considering how it looks like it's running on Switch. At least on the Switch 1. Bro, is there repels in this game? I need a repel right now. We have the opposite of a repel, which is great. Alright. It's ambitious for Game Freak, true. Let's not cut Game Freak's dreams. You know, let's not shatter their dreams. Very ambitious 2D windows, yeah. I feel like a lot of people forgot about the fact that they would say that. An ambitious new title. And then we see it and it looks pretty much the same as Scarlet and Violet. I mean, I feel like for them, internally, they're referring to the new battle system, right? That has to be what they mean. So that also makes me think that they are going to continue developing that and carrying it into future games. That's the Game Freak way, is like they do one little thing, one little mechanic, and then keep adding on to it in the next game or next generation. Bro, I can't catch anything. Especially because, wait, is Boo still dead? There was a Toad here that would heal us up, right? Hold up. And then they take it away randomly, yeah. So we'll see. Maybe Legends EA ends up being the only game with real-time battles. Would be really sad. I mean, for sure it will come back in the next Legends game, I guess. I wouldn't be upset if like I already liked Legends Arceus more than Scarlet and Violet, you know? So like, as long as Legends continues to add or have new innovations, I'm gonna be playing all the new Legends games. Well, I guess I'll be more excited about the... Bro, I can't... And it has electric terrain. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for it to run out. Dude, how long is this crap gonna last? Does the electric terrain not go away? It doesn't go away! The electric terrain just doesn't go away. Alright, cool. Well, maybe it catches anyway. Oh, what the frick? Was that a critical capture? Or did I just speed up? I thought electric terrain was only 5 turns. Maybe if you like summon it, it stays forever. Or maybe it's a fuzzy only thing. I'm not sure, but we got it in the end. That's great. Frick. Wait, what wasn't that bad? I forgot what we were talking about. When I ramble for long enough, I feel like I just come off like a hater, but like I still enjoy every Pokemon game that comes out, but I enjoyed Legends Arceus more than Scarlet and Violet. So yeah, as long as the Legends games continue to deliver like new ideas that are actually fun. Like again, maybe this new real-time battle system ends up being so fun that Legends EA is a banger of a game. We'll have to wait and see. But just from the trailer so far, it seems like a lot of the battles end very quickly. So that's the part that I'm like a little bit confused about. Starbag? That looks like it's from Spyro, doesn't it? There's like a Moneybag enemy in Spyro for sure. Obviously this is not that. But it'd be kind of cool if they put an Easter egg from like another game in here. Alright, let's hit it with the Hex now. Come on, hit yourself. Yes! There's like the Moneybags and there's also like the la 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 la. Reminds me of Sonic. Yeah, I can see Sonic too. I don't know, I guess a lot of these like collect-a-thon platformer games had very similar enemies. Okay, they were probably just borrowing from each other. I mean, Sony, Nintendo, but then again, Spyro was made by Insomniac, which is in America. So it could maybe just took inspiration. I know, dude, the egg thieves are so annoying. The PTSD. It's so crazy. I would spend so long hunting the egg thieves in Spyro that even my mom recognizes that. Na, 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 na. That's what she would call them too. She didn't know the name. She'd just be like, "You're still trying to catch that. Na 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 na." Come on. There we go. Alright, bro. We need to make some progress. Like, What has been going on? I mean, we have been making progress, but it feels like we slowed down a lot compared to the first few episodes. World 2 and now, or World 3 and now World 4 have been kind of a rough time. You got a cool mom. Yeah, my mom, she doesn't really play too many video games. She played Pokemon Go. I feel like a lot of moms play Pokemon Go. But she was always supportive though, and always interested. I mean, she didn't really care what games I played though. Like, I definitely should not have been playing Silent Hill on PS2 when I was a kid, but yet I was. But then again, my mom low-key was the one that got me into horror movies, at least. Not so much games. Yeah, this bat is pretty cute. My mom would show me and my sister horror movies like Jeepers Creepers, what's the other one? Scream, Freddy, Jason, you know, all those classics. She would watch them with us. I guess because she liked the movies, but she was like, an unknown force pushed us away. What the heck? Okay, I guess we can't go in there. These guys are the PTSD, the bandits that stole Baby Yoshi. Oh my god, you're right. Bro, this is literally the egg thief equivalent in Mario. Would they make a sound effect though? Because the freaking na-na-na-na-na, that was the thing that just made you so pissed. Nice. Finally, we're actually catching stuff too. Maybe that's why I've been feeling like we're a little bit stuck. Because not only have we not been progressing, but I've also not been able to catch barely any new Mariomons. But, you know, we got one at long last. But yeah, there definitely is like, there has to be a reason why they're doing champions. It'll be the more consistent game. But I can also definitely see them just updating champions as like new mechanics come out. So whatever the new gimmick for Gen 10 is, I guess the question is how long before they update it though. Like whenever Gen 10 comes out, I'm assuming people will want to play with the new gimmick as soon as it comes out, so... Oh, we got Boulder. Dude, this guy's so cute. Brolder. Afraid to weaken this guy though, so maybe we just... Come on, dude. There we go. Hit him with a hypnosis. Ooh, the fedora? Yes, ma'am. Nice. But yeah, if they update champions immediately after Gen 10, then it kind of makes it feel like people that bought Gen 10, well, you'd have to transfer the Pokemon, so regardless, you have to have Gen 10. Wait, doesn't that kind of prove that champions won't be a simulator? Because then people wouldn't buy Gen 10 if they just update champions and add the new Pokemon and the new mechanics. People wouldn't want to even buy Gen 10 then at that point. I don't know, bro. There's just so many confusions regarding the future of Pokemon right now. So before my head explodes, I'll just end this off by saying I'm excited for the new battle system. You know, that's probably the most excited thing that I am for ZA. The main gameplay loop, I'm lukewarm on, but I want to see how the new real-time battles work. I hope it's a good system. I hope it's fun and you don't just one-shot everything. Well, unless you use Mega Evolution. Then, seems like you one-shot everything. Oh, finally! We get Water Pulse! This guy actually has Mega Launcher, so... Water Pulse is going to be even stronger. We'll play Gen 10 for the lore and the story. Yeah, I mean, hardcore fans will, but... anyone that's just like a pure VGC player or like older, they already don't care about the story in Pokemon. So like, I'm talking about like mainstream appeal. Or widespread appeal. Not like... There are fans, obviously, that will play every Pokemon game no matter what, like myself. But there's a lot of people that... The reason why they're not as excited about recent games is, yeah, because they are just kind of boring or meh. Or they just only play VGC. So I don't know. VGC players would probably just skip it if they can add all the Gen 10 Pokemon into their game. That's kind of my thing. Like, I watch a lot of other content creators, and a lot of them really liked Legends Arceus. Even though they don't like Pokemon in general, like the direction that the series has gone. But they like Legends Arceus though. ZA's not really giving that same vibe, so I feel like whatever the next trailers, whatever new thing that they're hiding, beyond obviously the new Mega Evolutions, I mean, maybe there's nothing. We really don't know. Maybe there's nothing else that they're hiding, really. This is the main thing for ZA, and the next few trailers are just going to show off the new Mega Evolutions. Because, like, at this point, unless they say, like, actually, it's not just Lumio City. It's all of Kalos, like you wanted. Dude, the sad thing is, like, ZA could have worked so well if it was all of Kalos, because Lumio City is still perfect as, like, the main hub, you know, and it has the 5 different gates that you could exit out of. So it literally could have been like Legends Arceus, where each of the 5 gates leading out of Lumios are 5 different areas. Or even if within Lumios, the 5 different districts were actually themed. Because before the first gameplay trailer was revealed, there was still that little hope that maybe, like, the urban redevelopment plan that they're doing, it would have added, like, nature into the city. You know, you could have had, like, a forest within the city. You could have had, like, a volcano area. I know it sounds stupid, but, I mean, we had the Blueberry, whatever the dome was called, on the Blueberry Academy. That would have been the only way that they could have made it work within Lumios, where it had different biomes, I guess, within the city. Because how it is right now, it just feels like everything looks very samey. No matter which area of Lumios you're in it, the only thing that really changes is the color of the roofs. It would have been cool though if it had like an ice, you know, a cold area in the city where it's snowing perpetually. And like, I don't know, they have the wild zone, so they could have put the whole section walled off, I guess, by like holograms, and that's how they keep the temperature different within each area. Literally like the dome in the Blueberry Academy. It had different biomes and different temperatures. I think that would have been kind of cool. I mean, it would have been kind of messy, I guess. Like, the easy way definitely would have just been to have the 5 different zones that you can visit. Like, in the north of Lumios, there's, like, the desert, I think. Maybe it's the swamp. And then, like, the northeast is the desert. Northwest could be the snowy area. In the south, you have, like, the forest. And then one more area. I think that would have been cool. Lagging on Twitch. It's not me, though. I have 0 dropped frames, so it's either your internet or your computer. Monty Mole Gang! That's right, Party Fox. What if there's catacombs, like the underground? You know what? That is the one thing, actually. I was saying that there's nothing that they could be hiding to save it. But that is the one thing they could be hiding. It's a far fetch. It's a long shot. But if they actually do have an underground, like, the catacombs, that's kind of like... Listen, I know this is like Voldemort around these parts, but Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. No! It freaking teleported, come on! We finally got the money bag, a new Pokemon, and it teleports away, of course. That sucks. I just noticed the music down here, by the way. It's the classic, like, underground Mario music. Well, it's like a remix of it. Any second now. There it is. Oh my god. It's too many wild Pokemon, bro. I need to get out of here. Okay, there's the exit, thankfully. Just make sure there's no items. Actually, let's look for one more of those money bags. I low-key feel like we can get one. Come on, man. Not you, Brolder. Not you, Brolder! Considering how long it took us to find that one, I don't know. But we gotta get pretty lucky here. Sorry about the music. I know this is horrible to listen to. But eventually, we will find the... What did I say? Okay. We're gonna save state, even though I think in this game, save states, no matter what, like, even if I go back... Oh wait, critical capture? Critical capture in the party hat! Let's go! We didn't even need the save state. I was about to say that in some games, you save state, but no matter what, it always does the same thing. So if you fail to catch it, even if you go back, it always fails. But thankfully, we didn't need it. We got it first try. What was that one guy in, I think his name was literally Moneybags from Spyro. Moneybags Spyro, let me check. Oh my god, I'm typing so bad right now. Yeah, his name is literally Moneybags, this guy right here. This is not the character I was saying before. There's like an enemy that's literally just a bag of money, but this guy's... Oh, actually it's gems, not money. We'll call you... You know what we'll call you? Nah. Is that enough nanas? Nah. Yeah, that's 5. Fit perfectly. Love it. Yeah, Moneybags was... That's one word to describe him. I feel like everyone hated Moneybags in Spyro. Just always freaking scamming you. How'd you get into Glittering Cave? No way, you prayed for it too? This ruins my entire plan to make some quick cash. Huh? Is that the mysterious force that was blocking us? Okay, well I guess technically the toad didn't lie. We ended up making it to the main street, but we ended up having to do an entire second level. Which I guess I don't mind. I mean, we got to see more of the game, but if I had known we were gonna have to do an entire second level, bro, I probably would have just picked to pay. But hey, we're finally in the city! What sucks is, like, I'm about to end the stream already, so do we just save Waluigi for next episode? I mean, we could do a little bit longer. We'll see. Maybe if we can just immediately go to Waluigi's gym. But probably not. There's gonna be definitely a gym challenge of some kind. I live with maniacs. One of them is addicted to pills and the other gacha games? Our purple coins aren't gonna last at this rate. If only I had some viruses to test these pills on, but the prices at the casino are too steep. Don't bother me, I'm busy playing Super Mario Bros. 3 Gacha Edition. Eh? Are you gonna stream Z8 or do videos? Dude, honestly I still don't know because obviously I want to play it on the Switch too. Which means there's no shot at getting it early. You know, with Switch 1, there's a very high likelihood that it comes out a bit early, if you know what I mean. Not that I would upload it early, but I would at least be able to get ahead on making videos for it. So, maybe what I'll do is, what the frick, max nuts? 1 for 100. That seems like, I don't know, what do max nuts even do? But like the thing is, if I do get it early on Switch 1 and I want to make guides, like videos, for example, like early game tips, or like if I manage to beat the whole game and show off the new Mega Evolutions on day 1, that would be crazy views. But I would have to play through the whole game. So at that point I feel like it'd be best to just record it. But then it would be on Switch 1, which would have horrible frame rate and graphics compared to Switch 2, so it's a bit of a dilemma, to be honest. Obviously on the Switch 2 though, like, it would make sense to stream it, just because we can start the playthrough from day 1. But then, yeah, I would just have to try to power through the game as fast as possible. And then I wouldn't be able to do guides. So maybe I'll only play like a little bit of the game on the Switch one. Just enough to do like day one videos. Like I mentioned, early game guides, tips and tricks, things like that. But then do the playthrough just on release, stream it, and then as I'm streaming it, get an upload or edit, I guess, the episodes. That seems to be the best strategy, I guess. Oh my gosh, what am I? Let me out of here! But yeah, I think we're gonna call it for today, at least for this game. I'm gonna save Waluigi for the next episode, just because it took us quite a bit to get into the city. But maybe next time, you know, I'll lock in and we can do 2 gyms in 1 episode. Pretty crazy. What's this guy even talking about? Waluigi wants to become the ultimate gamer. That's my goal. Only I can be the ultimate gamer. So stay tuned and see if that comes true in the next episode. Possibly tomorrow, but I might also be working on my video tomorrow all day. So if I don't stream tomorrow, then catch me on Saturday. Bye bye.